Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderfall Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. So today we got a little bit of exciting news on the Miniature Reveal Monday. We got some new models for the Broken Realms series for Warhammer Age of Sigmar. The article is entitled Meet the Musicians Who Bring Life to the Mortal Realms, and yesterday we got a silhouette of this model shown to us, and well, it's been completely revealed for us today, and it is awesome. So let's go check it out. So here's the Song of the Sylvaneth. There's a whole video here which we can look at. I won't play the video here because you can go have a check out for this at Warhammer Community or on Warhammer TV. I'm sure the video will be up there soon. And you can see the character there. Just when you thought the Mortal Realms had reached the pinnacle of strangeness, along comes a floating tree spirit with a magical war flute. This is what we have seen. So it's this new Sylvaneth model, which is amazing. And you'll notice right at the top there is a rumour engine, the little bugs in the eggs. What that is, I guess I shared a little bit of my thoughts on social media before, that it was maybe a Tatakan. They're like some war beast and beast of burden that's used throughout Gairan. We know a little bit of the lore about them and how they're like sort of the offspring of Tatunokoto. Which is also what spawned the Wardroth beetle for Alariel. So it'd be interesting to see if like all these insectoids sort of draw their lineage back to that same god beast. Be a really cool sort of thing to explore. But the model wise, this is just amazing. I absolutely love it. It's got like, reminds me very much of the Thorn Witch that we got in Warhammer Underworlds. Just the same sort of bottom to it, the more raggedy sort of feral hunter sort of vibe that we have from that model, rather than I guess how the normal tree revenants are a bit more clean looking. This looks a bit more sinister. It has that more spite like feel to it. It feels more spite revenant than tree revenant. I know it looks tree revenant in like the hair and stuff, but it feels like spite revenant in how it's like just the mood this miniature gives me. Makes it feel very spite like. But yeah, once again, like Thornwich, I really do like the base on this as well. I like how it's got some bone there of something, like a tusked creature, maybe a mammoth or something, thunder tusk perhaps. But it's got different textures of plants on the base as well. I like how it's got like the little ferns and the vines and all these different pieces of plant life. The model himself, you can see obviously he's the Tree of Revenant. He's got his Lamentiri in the center there. Got cool little van braces on. The hair is very True Revenant representative, but just the cloak is really cool too, like that mottled sort of leaf cloak that it has is really cool. And the back banner piece, which is something of somewhat similar, I guess, to the Scenarii Catalar. So maybe this is like a very elven sort of aesthetic. They're trying to give all the elves a very similar sort of design while making them all unique. So like this sort of back banner piece to me, you see it on the Scenarii Catalar, you've obviously got it here, and you also got it on like the Ideneth Deepkin Thralls. You've got like their bits behind their shoulders as well. But the eggs on the top, whatever insect they may be, maybe Tatakan or something else. But a little bit of information we get is in the upheaval caused by the events of the Broken Realms saga, Alariel has been hard at work scouring Gairan, the realm of life, from the taint of chaos. Where the Everqueen sings a song of cleansing of the oak of ages past, something entirely new springs from the roots. So, floating on thermals of sheer magic, Warsong Revenants. So it is a Revenant, as we can sort of figure out. Play a spirit song which has the power to cause the land itself to come alive. The music is a balm to the Sylvaneth and a promise of vengeance to their enemies. The Warsong Revenants can summon a malicious swarm of spites to attack nearby enemies. This is cool. Like, it sounds like it's a nice little buff piece for Sylvaneth. I mean, this is really welcome, especially like pushing more into that Revenant aspect. I mean, we had the year before. Wow, I've lost a whole year with everything that's happened. But we had the Arch Revenant come out alongside the latest Sylvaneth Battle Tome, which was really cool. This elegant model is covered in detail with the delight paint. Yeah, blah blah blah. It really is though. Like, there's a ton of stuff on this that's just amazing to look at. I mean, the choice of a flute rather than like a horn or something like that is really nice. I do like that it's sort of, like a horn flute that has this massive end part to it. Little bugs on the back, whatever they may be, is really cool. And then they just go into like, we can't tell you everything, but it's fair to see you want to see where Sylvaneth, you want to some Sylvaneth to be within earshot of the magical melody. If you're not yet growing an army of them, you can start. So, you know, this leads me to think like, okay, Broken Realms is an interesting one because I do think we're just getting Kragnos, and I think we're at the point where we sort of maybe know we're getting the 4 Broken Realms books only. So are Sylvaneth maybe going to be one of the lead books out of the edition, or are we going to see them sneak in just before a new edition? If, of course, the new edition is coming, but I think at this point it's pretty safe to say that is the case. So we're really interested to see where we go with this. Like, more Revenant stuff, Kernothi, all that into the Sylvaneth. I really think we're looking at like Sylvaneth getting a massive expansion sometime soon with more Revenants, more Kernothi. This could be a really good next release for Sylvaneth and could really expand that range into like a fully fledged army of, you know, like 30 or 40 options of troops if we go down the right path with it. It's a really exciting time. I mean, I'm painting up a Living City army at the moment, and this has got me just to go and paint those few Sylvaneth units I've got laying about. So I'll probably have 1,500-ish points of Sylvaneth around the place. But I'm definitely grabbing it. This is an awesome model. A really, really great model. And I'll be really interested to see where it goes. Where do you think Sylvaneth are going to go? I'd be really interested to see what you want from them, aesthetic-wise, rules-wise, etc. I'd love to know some of your opinions. Well, we hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And also, while you're at it, why don't you come join our Discord server? You can chat to me and other members of our fine little community here at Cinderfall Gaming. You can do so by following the link to our Discord server, which is in the description of the video. Lastly, I'd like to give a shout out to everyone who helps support the channel financially via Patreon and YouTube members. Thank you to our Patreon supporters Christian Weir, James Soren, Chaos Spawn, AJC, Kenny Lowell, Alder and Shot First, James Crowder, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, Tim Newman and The Rising Ape. And thank you to our YouTube members Green Roots Gaming and Fire Titan. Thank you all for supporting the channel, and if you'd like to help support the channel like these fine people do, you can do so by clicking one of the links down to either our Patreon or our YouTube members in the description of the video as well. Thank you all for watching, everyone, though. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.